hop, 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 hop. Oula, c'est bien long. Ah non, c'est bon. Gros lag au lancement, ma foi. Les motifs de cette attaque en même temps, c'est l'enclin qui nous a
I
attaqué.
do my best. Still, I'm no ale-swilling mountain of belches like you.
And I'm no winking, slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
Alors, je vais regarder mes quêtes. Qu'est-ce qu'elle m'envoie? Compagnons familiaux. Ok. Crique oublié. Bon, on va aller à la crique oubliée. On va visiter tranquillou bilou. Mosley le serpent.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
That's the one who killed the archdemon. Andraste preserved me.
Shut your trap! We still have the girl. I will take the gold. Over your dead body. The warden bleeds like anyone else. Attack!
Merde, ils ont tué la fille. Ce serait moi avec la boule de feu? Possible. On va voir. On va voir s'il y a moyen de la sauver.
Another step. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us... Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now. Orc, send... The money. Now. Defend yourselves.
Ouais, ils sont cons.
My favorite part!
Gardez la monnaie.
Thank the maker, thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
Voilà. Des négociations qui se passent bien. Attends, qu'est-ce que j'ai... Faudrait que je vérifie si les attaques sournoises ça marche aussi à distance. Je prends déjà un gros doute là-dessus. Niveau de mes quêtes, du coup. Domaine. Là, on va y aller. Si c'est des quêtes annexes, hein, on va pas se gêner. Hein. Alors, échange de meute. Pas d'émissaire. Hein. Alors, commençons par ce bon vieux copain. Toi, je te verrais plus guerrier spirituel quand même. Parce que gardien fait voir. Attends. Déjà. Ouais, non, t'es clairement pas pour ça, toi. Moi je voulais voir archiviste. Hein. C'est trop bien.
And so I shall.
Touché. Ouah. Ah ouais, non. On va s'organiser autrement.
As you desire. Of course. As you desire. It's a fight to character. Of course.
Time to get back.
So I shall.
Oh bah voilà. Petit. Je sais plus. Ouais, non. On est d'accord.
Of course.
Of course.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
C'est louche comme proposition ça.
Immediately.
And so I shall.
You don't actually think your jokes
Don't
are
touch
funny,
me,
do you?
don't.
Could have sworn that fly was.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself, no? I offer a partnership that would benefit us both. The bartender at a local inn has overstepped his bounds. He was hired to watch one of the entrances to our den, but now seeks to extort more coin. Terrible, isn't it? A person of your influence would have no trouble convincing him to open the passage. Return to me when this is done.
Ok.
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women. Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. That buck was a sly one, he was. He had big feet and a... Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, think the maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Mika bless you.
Please, let us in.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravain. Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But You said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested. Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Lovely. And so I shall. Of course.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. We don't know for sure. Communication has been difficult with the attacks, but people in the area said they saw monsters lurking in the shadows. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? Others start making excuses when they hear how brutal the killings have been. The Grey Wardens are our last hope. Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board? Me? No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
Ah merde. Bon, c'est pas très grave. On va voir si je n'arrive pouvoir. Ouais, c'est pas mal. Du coup, je peux regarder, il y avait d'autres trucs qui pourraient... Non. On s'en fout, on s'en fout.
I'll take care of it.
I...
Once knew someone who bought a piece of Andraste shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong. Oh, go soak your head.
C'est pas dégueu, hein.
With trade halted, I can't get my silks from Denerim. It's just awful.
And so I shall.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere? You could say that. Right. Look, for the past few days, I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it. I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink. Too late for regrets. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
I hear Hubert's gang got there.
And so I shall.
I got a sore on my foot from working in the fields. Want to see? It's bleeding and there's pus and everything.
No!
We should rise up.
Huh?
Something I can do for you, friend? And who are you supposed to be that's asking? Oh, welcome, my lady. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Rise up and take back...
Something I can do for you, friend?
Back from all those nosy guards who watch...
Not much. He chatted up Sorsha a bit when she brought him his dinner. Maybe talked to her. Just darkspawn raids outside the city. Everyone's keeping close to Amaranth. Right.
Sure.
What can I get for you, friend?
I'll do it. You
What can I get for you, friend? What? Did they put you up to this? Huh. If they can get the Warden Commander to do their dirty work, they can afford to pay me more. You might have a point there. It'll take me some time to move stuff out of the way. Come back soon and it'll be ready. Is there anything else I can do for you? Come back soon.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now. Said he was tracking some Darkspawn, one particular group that's been raiding outside the city. He told me they were acting strange, those Darkspawn. Acting obvious, like they wanted to be caught or something. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right? No, he took a lot of notes while he drank. Always writing things down. Maybe there's something in his room. We chatted, like I said. He's married, as I recall. My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
Your wish is my command.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Andraste?
And so I shall.
Oh, it's you. You've a funny way of turning up where you're not wanted, don't you? Like a bad rash. Oh, just fine. I understand you've been appointed to the post of Warden Commander. I suppose congratulations are in order. I hear the Darkspawn are not retreating as they should. It sounds like the Wardens have their hands full. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere. And by then you will no doubt have had this mess sorted out. But we shall see. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further. Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. But they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing. But keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college. Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. But I can't waste any more time. Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
May I help you? I am fortunate indeed that the Commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them. Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work. The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died.
I think I can help with that.
I'm on it.
I think I can help with that. I'll take care of it.
C'est pas bien. Alors, il y a des lois, si tu les respectes pas, forcément.
And now, it's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn.
Of Andraste and reflect upon the chant of life.
Your friends and neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and join us in prayer.
Well, all right.
People are far too lax in tending to their spiritual affairs.
And so I shall. Lovely.
Lovely.
The whole quiet, stoic thing must get
Oh! On nous attaque par derrière. Vraiment.
So I shall.
Perhaps a heart. Yes, heart's blood.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able? It will be done. Give me some time.
Of course.
Ah oui, je voulais lui parler à Edge. Maya.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages. Word of advice. Don't let him sweet-talk you. He's very good at that.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders? I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
I suppose that requires some explanation. Do I detect a note of jealousy? Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. They might. I only know mine is there for certain. It is. You should consider looking for your phylactery too. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. All things considered, I'd rather be sitting in a tavern.
Lovely. Well, all right.
It figures, actually.
There used to be another statue here. It was a Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. Don't bother. Nobody here will want to see it. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly? Not too much pressure, right? I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars, bloody everywhere. Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars, bloody everywhere.
You bloody bastard! Into the
Keep normal. Yes, everything is fine.
I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it. I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the free marches, he was never
How could he have changed so much? What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
By the power in my blood, you will... Let's do this quick! You don't stand a
Of course.
Coiffe du premier enchanteur. Oh ouais, ça c'est bien, j'ai plus 4.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
T'as vu le piège, tout ça? Ça va nous tomber sur la gueule. Ah, pas dégueu ton arc en fait. Hein. Tiens, j'ai plein de flèches de feu. Pardon. Elle fait comme la mienne. Sauf qu'il y a de la régénération mana. D'ailleurs, il est où?
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you. So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! King Alistair allowed my conscription.
The Chancellor's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks. Hardly surprising from yet another mage. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
What's all the fuss?
Connasse, elle m'a niqué mon bouclier.
I wonder if the mayor knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that. I guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Oh, attends, il y a une porte. On peut partir. Hein. Oula, ça pue sur l'étagère. Ah non.
Of course.
Doors busted down, skulls thumped, and vices preyed upon. But I have answers. I could not unearth the conspirators' identities. They are paranoid. But I know they meet at Old Stark's farm on the Ferroval Plains. Make her be with you.
You're Rendon Howe's little blighter.
That's one way of putting it.
They talked about you in the army. Fergus Kuzlin said you wouldn't have the stones to show your face again, but you proved him wrong. I respect that. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah. Throw.
I will pray for you, Commander.
Give shelter to the weary. All things in this world are finite. What one man gains.
So I shall.
Alors, match de guerre, ça fait quoi déjà? Ah ouais, non, c'était trop bien. Faudrait que je refasse le tour des marchands, je crois qu'il y en avait un. Quoi.
You could have used your influence to help the people of this city. But you're just a common murderer. I've nothing to say to you. I've nothing to say to you.
What?
I've nothing to say to you.
Bah. Bah faux.
You're back. You need anything?
Toi, dans les bouquins, t'avais pas un... Merde, il est où? Ouf. Ah, c'est bien ça. Ah, je pourrais même prendre mage de sang. Ouf, effectivement. Alors attends, on va voir parce que là, je me mets ça au max. Faut 16 brut. Là, on va prendre ça. Ah, et puis, on est d'accord. Là, ensuite, magie. J'étais à 50, je crois. Voilà, on va faire comme ça déjà. Là. Ça, je veux ça. Là, je veux ça. Là, je me sers que de ça. Là, je me sers de tout ça. Ça, je m'en sers. Ça, je m'en sers. Ça, je m'en sers pas. Ça, ouais. Moi, je te garde, c'est trop bien. Archiviste, c'est pas mal. Et guérisseur. 60. Ça à 50. Ça, je me sers de ces deux. Ces deux-là, ils me servent à rien en fait. Là, fonction vitale. C'est trop bien. Alors, au niveau des pouvoirs, ça tu viens. Ça tu viens. Ça tu viens. Code de feu, ça me sert pas non plus. Ceux-là, tu peux les enlever. Ça c'est du passif. Ouais. Ah d'accord, ça c'est lié à ça. Ah ouais, c'est très lié à l'intéressant. C'est un peu dommage, ouais. Moi j'avais pas vu, c'est dommage mais... Le soin, super important. Ça, on s'en fout. La résurrection, on est pas besoin rapidement, donc ça va. Ça. La glace. Hop. Ça c'est tous mes sorts de zone. Et on inverse les sorts de zone, les sorts de soin. Voilà. Zone. mais j'ai l'autre. J'ai sur le tas. Ah, j'avais pas vu que c'était maintenu. Ouais. Tout faire comme ça. J'ai trop de sorts.
Commander, just give me an...
Je suis à combien de niveau 50? Petite blague. La vaste qui me dit hey!
You're back. Oh, of course.
Ah, ça j'ai posé. Hein? Il manque un anneau. Pourquoi j'ai plus clé de cité?
You're back. Oh,
Là-dedans. Compagnon, on s'en bat les couilles. Les maîtres, on va les garder. Novice, on s'en bat les couilles. C'est pareil.
So, you're a How.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the How.
Toi, j'ai de l'alcool pour toi.
That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
Ooh, for me? Ooh. You shouldn't have.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
also fond of the wise.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come.
Non, bah. Ok, marche pas.
What with that?
Well, all right.
Tu dis toujours que je suis un monstre sans cœur?
I've nothing to say to you.
As you desire.
Hein?
What can I get for you, friend?
Oh, toi?
Best watch yourself if you head out of town. Too many darkspawn about.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? Right.
J'ai déjà regardé.
What do you want?
I think I've got a boil on my back.
Hey, you're...
Get out of
you're
here.
An person.
Of course.
My brother used to drink like you do, dwarf.
Fun fellow to have around then, your brother.
He could find his fun almost anywhere. And then he would vomit on your shoes.
Ah, good times.
Well, all right. And so I shall. Well, all right. Lovely.
I've nothing to say to you.
Celle-ci.
And so I shall.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I may not have a choice about fighting the Darkspawn, but this is a step up for me. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me. You know as well as I do, don't you? The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Je vais pouvoir lui dire, hey, ton mari s'est pendu. Je peux pas lui rendre 5 à lui. Bon, je sais qu'il y a du... Non, d'accord. C'est compté comme qu'elle est contente.
And the maker wept for him.
And the maker.
He hung himself. Oh, Karen, why couldn't you have told me?
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
Une mauvaise rencontre. Enfin, une rencontre mauvaise. Un peu tout pour le dire. Je sais pas.
Another creature ahead.
Ça fait à mon âme.
Lovely. And so I shall.
C'est là où je viens.
As you desire. It's a fight. Oh, I see.
Freeze! The baby. Il n'y a pas une lettre disant machin, machin et machin, participe. Un peu décevant. Mais t'es sûr, personnalité prend tir. Lui, normalement, non, il est guérisseur. Voilà, c'est là où je suis arrivé. Ma foi, vraiment. Je vais le trier un peu.
You're back. Oh.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric Howe. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died. Told what? The joining is a secret. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to. I thought his duty was to protect his family and his country. Isn't that why we're here? I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
This is what I'm talking about. Skirts.
You need anything, Commander?
You think one of them would give a dwarf a go?
I don't think we should dally here.
May I be of service? Of course.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden? That's what I thought. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying. I got really good at escaping the tower, just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat. It wasn't mine, just a mouser that hung around the tower. A vicious little tabby. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums. He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade. Oh, look at the cute little kitty. He looks like Mr. Wiggums. Oh, but I don't know if I should keep him. We got into some dangerous scraps. I'm not sure. Seems cruel to just leave him. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected. Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander.
Commander.
Villages come and go, but a city
It's an
that has
honor
been
to have
sacked
you as
can
our
take
lead,
generations
Commander.
to recover.
Ah je t'ai tué
It's an
toi.
honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Commander. Good day.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean. There's really only two who can... Lord Ban Esmeralda rules the city. As you wish. Clear the hall. The commander has business.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Bon allez, je vais aller manger. Bon app. Et à plus.